Now then, people, it's Joe. It's All Leeds TV. I forgot to do that tune again. So before we begin, and I'm going to shut my dog up barking, I'm going to play that track. Now then, people, we are back. Apologies I didn't play that track, but we miss it when we don't play it, so I'll play it anyway. I hope you're all doing well. I'm really excited for this game. It's Leeds versus Manchester City at the Etihad. This is what we've waited 16 years for, these type of fixtures. Just enjoy it, guys. Just enjoy it. And, of course, this video is brought to you to do the lineups. So Oscar will have done that. Oscar, before you do that, man, how are you doing, brother? You excited?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. I feel chilled out. I feel relaxed. You know, we go into this no-lose situation. Everyone expects City to batter us. I think we're going to put on a show today. I think we're at least going to give them a game.
I'm sure of that. And how's that show going to look, brother? Like, everyone, please smash a like on the video as well. If you're new to the channel, any City fans in the hizzle, please subscribe to the channel. Smash a like. Obviously, the more likes we get, the more views we get. We've got over 200 people watching, which is crazy. So thank you, everyone, for that. I will get to your comments in a second. But first of all, Oscar's going to tell us how this beautiful performance that we're going to have is going to unfold with the players that are on the pitch. So, Oscar, take us through that Leeds United side, brother.
Let's go. Let's go. So, in goal, Illan Meslier. At right back, we have got Luke Ayling once again. Centre halves are Diego Llorente. And, hang on a second, it is alongside Diego Llorente is Liam Cooper. At left back is Gianni Alioski. Holding midfield is Calvin Phillips.
Yeah.
On the right-hand side, replacing Jack Harrison have I even... Oh, God, I've not even got his... Oh, no. Oh, my God, it's all right. Helder Costa. It wasn't Helder Costa, it was Ono. I've not got a picture of Helder Costa. It's fine, we have done, though. Helder Costa is on the right. In centre midfield is Stuart Dallas and Tyler Roberts. Find Tyler Roberts here. Tyler Roberts. On the left-hand side, it looks like today we've got Rafinha. And up top is Patrick Bamford. I'm just going to show you the full team now, guys, on screen. 1 second, bear with me. So the full team is... There we go. That is the full team. The bench today, Kiko Garcia, Robin Koch, Gaetano Berardi, Pascal Strauch, Jamie Shackleton, Mateus Click, Pablo Hernandez, Ian Poveda, and Joe Gelhardt. So that is your team today,
interesting
guys.
One, mate. Interesting one. I'm sat here like Dr. Evil here stroking the dog because he's been good all morning, and then as soon as I've gone live, he's started to biting my toes and start barking, mate. So he's gonna have to go out. But while we're doing this, I'll just sit here stroking him like Dr. Evil. But why no Rodrigo? There's no Rodrigo in the house. What's going on?
There's no Rodrigo. That is really strange. Obviously Pablo's there, but yeah, Rodrigo's the only one out. Carrying a knock.
Carrying a knock is old Rodrigo. How are we feeling then? We did expect Costa to come in more than likely probably on the right, and Rafinha will move on to the left. How are you feeling about that, mate? Your initial thoughts?
Yeah, I think that's probably the most like-for-like change you can make, isn't it? I think it's Ian Poveda's not ready for a game like this. Pablo's, probably not ready to give a performance in this kind of game either. So yeah, it had to be Costa. It's no real surprise at all. The big surprise is obviously Rodrigo. That's a bit of a blow in terms of someone to bring on maybe in the game to try and change things up a bit.
Sorry about this. Give me 1 second. I can't believe he's done this to me. He's been good as gold all morning. 1 sec.
Smash a like for Billy, guys. Smash a like. 300 of you watching. Absolute scenes. But guys, we'll have a little look at the... In fact, no. Give us your thoughts on that team. Obviously, 3 centre-halves on the bench. Robin Koch, Gaetano Berardi, Pascal Strauch. Yeah, I mean, it's... I don't know about you, mate. Does that bench look a bit less sexy than what it did against Sheffield United?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's have a look. Cock, Berardi, Shroud, Shackleton. Yeah, I think Rodrigo not being on there, obviously you lose something. We haven't seen Poveda for such a long time, nor Click. Click's obviously been dipping in and out. Hernandez, I mean, in terms of impact, it's not like last season we'd look at that bench and think, wow, there's a load of impact from the bench there. But this season, mate, not so much. I'd like to see Geldard at some point, but I don't think this is the game for him. But look, I think lineup-wise, Leeds, it's pretty much as we all expected, really. I think the big thing is obviously this City lineup, like what they're going to do. Obviously, they've got Dortmund. They played Dortmund Tuesday. They've got them Wednesday. You know, how's that City side looking? I've seen someone mention in the comments that apparently they've made 7 changes, which is a lot.
Yeah, I can't work out the shape, to be honest. Let's have a little look at it. So we've got Ederson in goal. That's probably pretty certain on that. We've then got Cancelo, Stones, Ake, Mendy. It looks like Zinchenko's in midfield, according to this. Fernandinho, Zinchenko. Then Ferran Torres on the right, Sterling on the left, Bernardo Silva through the middle, and Gabriel Jesus up top. So, I don't know. I think it looks like something like that. Is it a back three, potentially? Zinchenko in the back three? Well,
yeah, so Stones, Ake, either would Mendy play in a back three on the left of, and then Zinchenko left wing back, Cancelo right wing back, possibly.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
Yeah. I midfield of Fernandinho, and then, like you say, Bernardo Silva, Torres, Sterling, Jesus. I'm actually looking at that lineup, and it excites me, bro, because there's no Foden, there's no De Bruyne. I'm surprised De Bruyne has been dropped. There's no Gundogan, you know. No Diaz.
Are we saying this is weak? This City team's weak. It's awful.
No, Poor team. Where's Ruben Diaz? This is weak, you know. Sorry, the high pitchness. That's a weak City side as City side score. Bro, that's weak.
Poor quality.
No, it's weak though, right? Do you not agree with that?
I'm just looking at the bench, mate. That's all I'm looking at.
No, but fair enough. Right?
that bench scares me.
Look, the bench is what it is. We'll probably be out of sight by the time he needs to make substitutions, to be fair. But guys, let me know in the comments. As a weak City fan, look at that lineup and think, yo, that's weak. I know.
Stop saying it's weak. We've got like Sterling and Jesus and Bernardo playing.
No, look, there's no De Bruyne. There's no Gundogan. Arguably the best 2 midfielders this season, yeah?
Yeah.
There's no Diaz. You know, all the City fans we spoke to, bro, it was all about Diaz's impact. Diaz's impact since he came in his debut. You know, we're a totally different outfit. We don't concede goals. Diaz is not in that lineup. Mendy, Zinchenko. I don't think they're City-level players, if I'm being totally honest to you, right? They're both in there, yeah? Yes, I'd take them at Leeds, but I don't think they're elite. Do you know what I mean? We've got to strip out what we can. We know City are an elite side. Have Stones, Ake and Mendy played in a back three if that's the way they go? Probably not. Have Stones and Ake played together this season? Maybe not.
Ake was injured.
No, I don't think they have. So they don't have that communication that Diaz and Stones do. As a fan, as a Leeds United fan, for me, this is arguably possibly the best lineup we could come up against in terms of quality.
I don't disagree with that. That's spot on for me. It's definitely weaker. But
no Laporte, you know, not even on the bench. I mean, don't get me wrong, look at the bench. I mean, if they need to switch it up and it's tight, you know, you've got Foden, you've got Mahrez, you've got De Bruyne and Gundogan. But ultimately, it's the bench. It's not the starting 11, you know. And for me, as a Leeds United fan, I look at that lineup and I think, wow, I did not expect 7 changes. I did not expect some of the personnel that he's gone with. Maybe, you know, Pep's old complicating it thing is this is what he's done. Why no De Bruyne? Why? You know, it's a strange one. Look, Fernandinho's in there. I'd have preferred Rodri. But ultimately, I look at that back line and I'm thinking, I don't think it's as good as it can be. You know, no Diaz, no Laporte. I'm excited by that, bro. Talk to me. What? Genuinely, you're. Come on, talk to me. Are you excited as me? Like, yeah, I'm really excited.
It's a weaker team, but look, we're second favourites here going into this.
Yeah, of course.
There's still players like Sterling, Torres, and that lot. Jesus, that pace is a bit of a worry, but look, it's definitely better than facing De Bruyne, Foden, Gundogan. There's no doubt about that. Especially the Foden's in and that lot. So yeah, no, it's one of them. And if it's a case of City need to go to the bench and they need to bring on Foden and De Bruyne, that's because we've done something well in the game.
Yeah.
That's a positive. If we do see De Bruyne, if we do see Gundogan, it's because we've done something good in the game. I'm not being pessimistic. Come on.
I was going to flash that up. I feel like you are a little bit.
I'm not calling out like Raheem Sterling is saying he's awful.
Question, bro. Genuinely, as an opposing fan, looking at that lineup, surely you must go, wow.
Yeah.
Look at the back line. Let's assume Mendy's in a back three. It might not be. It could be Zinchenko. I'm not sure. But let's assume you've got Cancelo. Don't get me wrong. Great. Stones, Ake, Mendy or Zinchenko, and then Mendy or Zinchenko. I'm not concerned about that.
Yeah,
Stones,
no, I don't disagree.
Stones, look, I love Stones, but he has got an error in him sometimes. He doesn't have the leadership and the quality of a Diaz and Laporte alongside him. He's probably, City fans might disagree, they've probably never played together as a back three. I'd be almost certain in saying that. I'm not even sure Stones and Ake have started together because Ake's been injured. Stones, obviously, so no KDB, no Gundogan's huge. Absolutely huge. I'm not overly sold on Jesus anyway. I know you really rate him, but I'm not overly sold on him, if I'm being honest. But I understand why they've gone with him ahead of Aguero. Obviously, Sterling. I think Sterling worries me, especially up against Erling. We've seen he scored in that first tie. We know Erling can make some daft challenges. He did with Lingard at West Ham. And if he's running at him, sometimes it is difficult for him. But he's had good games, i.e. against Mane. You know what I mean? So we need a good performance from him. Yeah, I agree with that, Jack.
Weak team.
Look, I personally look at that lineup and it genuinely gives me, yes, man, I'm having a bit of that. So someone saying Zinchenko playing in midfield, no disrespect. I fancy Tyler running with the ball, carrying the ball up against Zinchenko. Just my opinion. If Zinchenko is playing in midfield, Calvin, etc., I think we can deal with that, genuinely. I can see Oscar's wry smile. He's not buying any of this. I don't get it, guys. I'm buzzing now. I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm like, yo, we're going to get a result today. We're going to get a result. Remember, I told you. I mean, this might get clipped up, but I'm not. Rico Perez says Zinchenko is a midfielder. I believe he's a left fullback, right?
Yeah, he's a left. I think he might have played midfield a few times, but he's a left.
But are you concerned about that? Other than look, strip it back. We all thought either KDB, Gundogan, Fernandinho, Rodri. If he is playing in midfield, they've got a midfield of Bernardo Silva. Don't get me wrong, exceptional player. Fernandinho and Zinchenko. That's a lot weaker than what I've just mentioned.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just not saying
taking Leeds United lightly. He's taking Leeds United lightly.
It's disrespectful, I think.
7 changes,
not play Gundogan or De Bruyne.
Yeah, I love this. Look,
that.
This is so true. I've gone from 2-1 to 4-1, man. It's happening.
This way, we'll score today. I think we will score.
I thought that anyway, bro. I thought that anyway.
I think that back four, it's definitely weaker. I'd probably even go as far to say it's a little bit weak. Ake and Mendy on that left together. I'm not very sold on Ake, to be honest, and we'll even get through the full 90.
Yeah.
Question marks. Mendy, obviously, we know defensively he's not the best. Going forward, it's a bit different. Yeah, he's good going forward, but yeah, I fancy those against that back four. I just think their front four is still. There's still some players in that front four for me. Bernardo Silva, Sterling. So we could, if we're going to get a result at City under Marcelo Bielsa, today's the day to do it. When they're so weak. Well, when they're weaker, I keep saying they're not weak, but weaker than what they'd normally be. Today's the day to do it. If we're ever going to beat Man City, today is the day for me. I don't know if you'd agree with that, mate.
Yeah, no, definitely. Especially with, like you say, maybe Pep, there might even be a reluctance to want to bring certain individuals off the bench.
Exactly.
He knows, I know he's not going to want to lose the game. I'm not saying that, but ultimately, City have won the league anyway. They can afford to drop points. I'm not saying that's on Pep's mind, but, is he going to risk some of these high-level players if the game is tight? Because he might see it as, look, we're already safe in the league. We've got Dortmund midweek. I don't want to be risking, because he knows Leeds United will run for the full 90 minutes. He knows his team are going to have to be at elite peak levels of fitness, etc. And he knows that if he was to play De Bruyne, etc., they're going to be, it's Wednesday, isn't it? Wednesday they play again. And if you've played Leeds United in between two very vital Champions League games, it's not the ideal team, mate. He'd much prefer to face a Burnley who are just going to sit in. Do you know what I mean? They're just going to pass them to death. Whereas Leeds United ain't going to do that. They're going to go bang, 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 bang from minute one, So his players, look, I look at that back lineup. There is no, this may come back to bite me. It is what it is. This is why we do this. But they don't have cohesion in the Diaz and Stones do, because they don't play with each other regularly. We know how important a settled defence is. This isn't a settled defence for City. I'm just trying to take positives, and that's how I have to. I have to as a Leeds United fan. And for me, this isn't a cohesive back four because it's put together, probably never played together. So for me, going forward, Leeds United are the epitome of a cohesive unit. Everyone knows their jobs, knows where they needs to be, knows what's expected of them. They're coming up against a City defence that are new to each other, in a sense. I know Pep will have worked them during the week, but you can't get prepared for actual football, competitive stuff. So I think we could cause them problems, bro. I'm gonna take positives, but that's a massive positive for me. Are you with me, boys? Are you with me, man? I know. I'm seeing the comments coming in going, we're with you, man. We're with you. I know. Come on.
So you think we're doing it today?
Yeah, man. I said, look, when can you not be positive? And today, looking at it, I'm positive, yeah.
Okay. Look, mate, if we're going to beat City, today's the day. Today's the day. There's no way Guardiola will bring on De Bruyne, Gundogan, etc., unless they are in trouble in this game. I can't see it. I'm the same as you, mate. So I think today, over a 90-minute game, if we're going to get anything against City, beat them away from home, today's the day. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying we're going to do it, but I think today's a massive chance. A massive chance. I think over the team, it's not as cohesive with making so many changes. No team's going to be as cohesive when you make 7 changes.
No, exactly, yeah.
So it's it's a big opportunity for us. I just think we go out there, play our normal game. We're going to definitely give them one. We're definitely going to give them a game. There's no doubt about it. We just need Rafinha to be on it. We need Bamford to be on it. We need Roberts to definitely be on it. To really get at Zinchenko if we can. There's parts of that City team where I think we can get at them. But yeah, I still fancy big goals in this game. A 2-2, a 3-3, a 4-4. Honestly, I'm fancying something like that today. Bring it on, man. Bring it on. Like,
Mohamed Khan says, how much do you think City will win by? They ain't going to win, Mohamed.
I don't see it as that. I don't see it as that now, to be honest. I think maybe when you have De Bruyne, Gundogan, Foden in that team, I think, this is going to be a long afternoon. Love this as well.
Great comment. Let's appreciate for a minute. We're talking about how we could beat City. Last season, we were in the Championship. This is how far we've come. This is why I'm hyped, boys. I'll be hyped because we're safe. We're doing bits. We have Bielsa. I love each and every one of you. I love Oscar. I love being able to do this. So I'm hyped. 15 minutes into the game, that might get taken from me. That might get taken from me, and we could be 2-0 down. We've seen that with that Man United.
Sterling's a Championship player. Jesus,
you get what I'm saying, though, bro. Like, if you can't be up for this as a fan, and then to see their lineup as well, I'm a bit like, we can get something from this. For me, I've just put it out on Twitter, and I don't know if people agree. As City lineups go, Oscar, you know your stuff. As City lineups go, is this quite possibly the best lineup we could have faced? Yeah,
it's their weakest team. I reckon it'll be their weakest team to put out this season. I'd have said so. I think without any of the big three, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Foden out of the team, it's the weakest. It's probably the first time they've had Gundogan and De Bruyne out of the team at the same time.
Yeah, so
It's weaker. It's a weaker team. It's like it's going to be. It's definitely worked in our favour. There's no doubt about it from that sense. So I don't feel like we're going to embarrass ourselves today. I didn't really feel like we're going to embarrass it, even if it was the strongest City team. I just think now it's really in our hands. If we start this game well, get City on the back foot, get at Ake. That's the big thing for me. Get at Ake, get at Mendy, that left side of the defence.
Left-hand side, exactly. Ake, Mendy, them two. For me, I'd start Rafinha on the right just to get at them early doors. I know Bielsa might not do that. Maybe he does, or even Costa, man. Let's not forget, Costa can and does have ability, right? Mm-hmm. For me, you've made the perfect scenario. Ake and Mendy can be got at. They can. Ake, just back from injury, not played many games this season. Mendy, we know he's a bit of a liability anyway. So for me, that's the perfect side to get down. Stay away from that right-hand side. Cancelo, Stones, do you know what I mean?
I hope Zinchenko's in midfield, to be honest, because I think Zinchenko's a much better defensively than Mendy. I think he's a much better defender than Mendy. So if you have got Mendy, Ake playing together, just target it. Just ping balls down that side. Get Matt Bamford running down that side. Ayling, Roberts, etc. Just target that left-hand side. And that's what we'll do, I think. That's what I'm expecting. That's what we did at Ellen Road. Mendy played there. Laporte had a pretty dodgy game. And that's it. That's just it, really, mate. I look at this City team. It's individuals. I don't actually fear the team itself. It's just the individuals. If Bernardo
why do you think
Silva's
as well, why do you think he's not used Mahrez?
He's not even on the... Oh, he's on the bench. He's on the bench.
He's on the bench. So
did he start the Dortmund game? I was trying to think. Was he on the right in that... Was it Silva? He started that Dortmund game.
I think Mahrez played. I'm just trying to think, because I watched it. We did the watch-along as well.
He did play. He was quite quiet, actually.
But Torres, Mahrez, who's going to give Alioski the worst time? You would say Mahrez, maybe.
I think Torres is that speed of Torres. He's not as good. Like Mahrez is just absolutely...
That's what I mean. You're thinking Mahrez could...
Mahrez.
Yeah, Mahrez could cause Alioski all sorts of problems with that technical ability, right to left foot, and fouls left, right, and centre from Alioski. You know what I mean? So I think even that's a positive as well.
Yeah, no, I mean Torres is a bit out. Well, I don't want it to come back and bite me, but I think he's a bit out of form. He started the season quite well, but he's not played that many games. And Sterling, you could argue as well, a little bit out of form by their standards. So. Yeah, I think it'll be probably Torres on the right, Sterling left. It'll be one of those two. They might even put Sterling on the right to target Alioski, which is a bit of a concern if that's the case. But what can we do, mate? It's not worth worrying about.
It's not.
It's the best chance we're going to get to beat City with that lineup we've gone with. So I think... but that's what I'm saying, Nicholas. I think it's all well and good saying, look at it as a team collectively. I think it'll be the individuals that'll hurt us today. If we're going to lose to City, it'll be because of the individuals. Sterling produces the amount of magic, Bernardo Silva, and that's why you've always got to be wary against City. So, I'm going to make that argument that without De Bruyne, without Gundogan, without Diaz, without Foden, it's not... They've been the best four players for City this season. Them four. And maybe Ederson you can add in as well.
Yeah.
There's only one of them playing today.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's hope we could cause damage in the press as well. Nathan Ake, will he be as used to playing out the back as a Stones or Diaz? He won't, or Laporte. Will he make more mistakes? See, Joe's working on me now. Joe's
exactly, man. I've got you. No, it's true.
I'm calling that
important. I know. I'm not going to call it.
It's a League One standard team, mate. That team. Beat Simon Grayson's Leeds League One team.
The spine of the team is so integral. The spine of the team is so integral to any football side. Yeah. And it's been ripped up for this game. Do you know what I mean? I think no Diaz is huge for Leeds. The midfield, no De Bruyne, no Gundogan. Up top, they've switched. They've made so many changes. And someone just said a City fan had got into, even City fans are thinking, well, we've let Leeds off a bit here with a poor lineup, especially when you consider the praise that Pep's been throwing our way. I think he's took it a bit lightly, but look, they could still batter us, bro. They could still batter us.
We're absolutely calling out City here. They're awful, rubbish, waste of money, a lot of them. Absolutely rubbish team.
It's all about that man, innit? It's all about that man.
This video can get so clipped up, I don't really care, though. I don't really care.
It is what it is. Look, if you can't be positive, then what's the point? That's what we're here for. And like we've got a City fan here who says not our strongest team because of Dortmund on Wednesday, which we need to win, get into the semi-finals. So that's why, I understand that, Sean. I get that. But Sean, just let us know in the comments, are you happy with the lineup? Do you think he's gone too weak? As a City fan, do you look at that lineup and think, oh, it's a little bit... Because as a Leeds fan, genuinely, I've took so much confidence from it. I'm already confident. I'm already bouncing and buzzing. But when I see the lineup, I'm like, like Oscar said earlier, this is the perfect time to play City and the perfect lineup to go up against. So let us know, Sean, your thoughts on the actual lineup. Or do you still think you have enough to beat the Mighty Whites? I assume you probably think you already have enough anyway. But
you don't. You don't have enough to beat us.
You don't. Yeah, you don't.
Easy win for us, this. Easy win.
Yeah. They're out of sight in the Prem. Doug makes a good point. That's what I was saying earlier. He might not even risk some of the lads off the bench just in case.
He won't. Because if they're 2 or 3 up, there's no way he's going to bring on De Bruyne. He's
no, whoa. 2 or 3 up. I know he's not going to do it in that.
I said if.
No, I know, but I'm even saying if it's tight, bro.
Yeah, possibly.
Because the league, they're already out of sight. The league is theirs. I know manager won't confirm it, but he's probably looking at it thinking, look, here's what it is. Champions League, most important thing. Sean, forget your City fan.
To be honest, I just
too weak, he thinks. We're underestimating you a bit.
De Bruyne's just bottled it against Phillips, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Fancy this.
Doesn't. I'm so hyped. I almost don't want to end this video. I want to just stay on till 1:15. But guys, we will be back with you at 1:15. Thank you. We had over 500 people watching this, which is absolutely huge. So please smash a like on the video. You're all legends. And make sure you go over onto the stream that's already set up to go live at 12:15. Get the likes already ahead of the game. We'll be back there, myself, Oscar and Tash, at 12:15 for your watch along. Remember as well, guys, Don Level members, it's phone-in show, it's phone-in time. You Don Level members can join us on the post-match chat and hopefully join us after a Leeds unbelievable win at the Etihad Stadium. A real turn-up for the Bucks. Let's wait and see. But remember, you can join us as Don Level members. We already have many, many Don Level members. Not everyone joins us on the phone-in show. So we please implore you to join us on the phone-in show because that's what it's there for. That's what it's there for. We want to hear your thoughts and things. But Oscar, anything else to add other than you fancy City regardless of the lineup?
What? All the things
I'm only joking.
You're the one that's saying City and League One standard and all this.
I never said that.
Anyway, look, I feel more confident.
Yeah,
I feel more confident. We could cause a shock today, but I think it'd be less of a shock. All I'm going to say, it'll be less of a shock if Leeds win today than West Brom winning 5-2 at Chelsea last week. It would be less of a shock. After seeing them lineups.
Yeah, we're a mid-table side. West Brom are bottom of the league near enough,
exactly,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. So let's not get too down out. And even if you're not too positive on this game, I'm confident we're going to put on a show today. Smash a like on that video. Smash a like if you think De Bruyne's bottled his battle with KP.
Yeah, definitely has. I'm so excited now. I'm just going to go off this stream and be like, please just don't break my heart like you did in that Manchester United game, Like I was so pumped for that. And then within 3 minutes it had gone, right? And
guaranteed Jesus' first goal now, isn't it?
Just please be competitive. Be competitive. Don't concede early and we'll be all right. But then again, we conceded first in the home game. So it's not always curtains, but just please. But guys, as we mentioned, the members, we're going to leave you with the members video at the end of this. So if you are interested in joining us on the post-match chat, then do so. Me and Oscar have said our bit. We'll be back at 1:15 in 15 minutes time with Tash for the watch along. We'll see you in a bit. And yeah,
play that
like, come on, Leeds. It's going to happen. Would you like to join the All Leeds TV Members Club? We're really excited to announce this new feature on All Leeds TV. We've got 3 different tiers: Sergeant Wilco, Bielsa, The Don. You can join any tier you like. The first tier, Sergeant Wilco, will get you loyalty badges. You can be a loyal member of All Leeds TV for every month, 2 months, 6 months, 12 months, or even 24 months of being a member. You will have a specific badge that shows that you're loyal to the cause. You'll also have emojis available, guys. You've got Bielsa, Bamford, Rafinha, goal, All Leeds TV. More and more to come. If Bamford scores a goal, spam the chat with it. Spam the watch along. We're really excited and we want you to join us on this ride.
Next up, we have the Bielsa level, which is all of our members-only polls, and then we'll give you behind-the-scene photos and status updates. And if you leave us a comment on any of our videos, you will have priority reply, so we will directly reply to you.
And last but not least, we've got the Dom level.